In nomine Padre, I Fili, I Spiritu Santi. Yay! It's Sunday Mass, Sunday, March 23rd. It is great to be back. I missed you guys. I missed the Bashers. I miss my daily dose of you guys. It's weird taking a week or so, 7 days. I haven't done an actual live stream, full iBasher show since last Sunday Mass. Of course, I thought I was going to do lots of them. I had thumbnails all ready to go. And just circumstances get in the way. I went to a foreign country, as you guys now know, for Emmett's 50th birthday party, organized by Dana O'Malley. It was just crazy. I mean, I'll tell you all about it. It was the craziest thing. The deal with, I apologize for the breakfast in Mexico video. And to my best knowledge, and I spoke to Oshin about it, we're trying to figure out why that disappeared. It's listed. It says it's a half an hour long. However, it's just not there. And when I was shooting breakfast, we had the hotel was absolutely gorgeous. It was, one of the really nice Marriotts, a JW Marriott, which I've never stayed in before. And the people were great. The service was amazing. The room was gorgeous. Everything about it was gorgeous. Problem they had, two things. Well, one was the elevators. We'll get to that in a minute. Wi-Fi. It was just the crappest of crap Wi-Fi. It would log me in, it would log me out, it would log me in, and every day you have to redo it. It's so stupid. Why don't they just give you the Wi-Fi for your stay? Anyway, and I am a Bonvoy member, so I even put it through my Bonvoy's their what do you call those? Allegiance card or your points cards or whatever. So I went downstairs with Emmett and Paul, and we were shooting breakfast, a beautiful lanai we were out on, and the breakfast and all that stuff. And I wanted to just give you guys a taste of what it was like those mornings. It was action-packed. We were there from Tuesday till Friday. So it was just 4 days, 3 nights, 4 days, 3 nights. But it was action-packed because Dana had planned all these different things. We missed the Saturday through Tuesday, which included they went out on a yacht, they went to the town, and I actually got some color. Look at that. This Irish guy's got a little bit of color. Not as much as you would think, because she gave us these, when we got to the hotel, there were these amenity kits from Dana, not from the hotel. And they had sunblock and hats and snacks and waters, all kinds of fun welcome to the Emmett's 50th birthday party thing, which was just incredible planning. Now, a lot of you bashers are saying, people who know me, like, oh my God, I could never imagine Dirk going to a place like Cancun. Neither could Dirk. Not on my radar. Like I've said before, like Vegas and beach holidays and casinos, those kind of things don't interest me at all. But this is a birthday party for a specific person whom we love. And you just go. We'll make the best of it. We had the greatest time. It was great. One, no spring breakers anywhere to be found where we were. We were in this beautiful hotel on a beach, like the most beautiful. I mean, you've seen it in some of the clips. I will post more. I've got lots of content. And I'll do a whole Mexico video, like not live. I'll do one for you guys. It was just action-packed. There was things to do every single day. I didn't go jet skiing. I didn't go parasailing. It was just too many people, too much fun, too much conversation, too much getting to re-know a lot of people who we haven't seen in a long time. So it was really, really very cool. But that breakfast in Mexico video, I don't know what happened. It's halfway. I was going to do a full hour stream, and then 30 minutes in or so, it started giving me the pinwheel. And I was like, oh God, it's not recording anymore. So I tried to stop it. And finally I had to shut the program down. But apparently the video never uploaded from my phone to get to the cloud, to get to you for a permanent locked in thing. I'm working on it. I'll see if YouTube can come up with it, or if it's in the cloud somewhere, I'll put it on there. I thought it was pretty nice. We got to meet a bunch of the staff that were there every day. We had the same guy Javier, who was incredible. This guy, here's the thing about the Mexican people. They were, as I've known, because I worked in a Mexican restaurant for 24 years, as you guys know. The hardest working people I've ever seen, but smiles on their faces, genuine smiles, not any of this blow smoke up your hole kind of crap because you're a paying customer. None of that stuff. These are people that love their jobs. They love the company that they work for. I got to say this about Marriott. Now, After we went down to check out, we told them about the elevators. Now, here's what happened with the elevators. This place was huge, and it was connected to another Marriott property, which is one of those all-inclusive things, which is kind of like a cruise ship. So that's not my speed, and we didn't see very many people from there. But apparently, I found out later we had the ability to go from hotel to hotel. And just use your key card, and you're good to go. Obviously, they don't want you. They don't mind them coming over to our hotel because then they have to pay for stuff. When we went over there, I don't know how that works. But the elevators, there was one main elevator bank for this gigantic resort hotel, and sometimes you'd wait 40 minutes. And Javier and this guy Isaac came out of nowhere, and he goes, "Listen, man, take our elevator." And he showed me where the service elevator was. So we wound up not having much of a hard time after the second day because we knew how to get up and down. But their elevators, Marriott, get your elevators fixed. Get your Wi-Fi sorted out. Wi-Fi. People are there on business. I saw people at the pool with their laptops working because everybody's a digital nomad. Pretty much, a lot of people are. I know that Dana was probably working. Our friend Joe Hummel was working. I know a lot of people were, and I had my gimbal. I had all my stuff ready to go, but the Wi-Fi was just not being fair. The only way I would have been able to do it, and I did, was record a bunch of stuff that I will upload later for you guys, and I hope you enjoy that. I was able to post the long walk from the beach, and I'll tell you how that transpired. So we get there, and they're all out on some pleasure yacht doing their pleasure thing. And so we had a couple hours to get the lay of the land, check into the room, which was a beautiful room. Best shower I've ever used in any hotel in my life. I want that shower so bad. It was like a rainstorm of water hellfire. It was incredible. You just wanted to stay in there forever. It steamed the whole place out. It was gorgeous. So we went around. We got a snack downstairs, tied us over, and then they all came back. We met them in the lobby, and it was great. There was about 14 or 15 people still there, and we went for Emmett's big dinner. 50. Happy birthday to my good friend Emmett O'Malley, and happy birthday today to Shay, my niece, who you guys have heard about a lot on the show. She lives in London, and I believe she's in Rome today. Have the best birthday in Rome. I love you, darling. Have a great time. So it was Emmett's party, and Dana had procured a very long kind of cabana tent on the beach side, and it was there was a big bottle of not Casa Dragonis, the big ceramic bottle with the blue Delft, Claz Azul Reposado for the table, and I had this incredible pasta dish with seasonal vegetables and some spicy stuff. I did taste two things that Dirk doesn't do. Dirk doesn't drink hard liquor, but I tasted the Claz Azul. It's delicious, I guess, if you like tequila. It was very smooth, very nice. And then Emmett and I both had a spicy margarita, and it was fun. I got through half of it. It's not really my thing. You guys know I'm a wine or a beer guy. I mostly drank Dos Equis lager while I was there. A lot of people drinking pina coladas. This is a very new thing for me. Well, it's a very new thing for me because I've not been on any kind of vacation or holiday since 2021. So that's a long time ago when we all went to Italy. But this was a special event, and we just went there with an open mind because I didn't know what to do about beaches. We hung out on the beach. We hung out at the pool. We did so many fun things walking down that stretch of beach. Was incredible. First up, though, was the dinner, which was extravagant and beautiful, and so wonderfully prepared and organized. Everybody got dressed kind of nice, and dressed kind of nice down there is, sandals and or slides with a nice shirt and a nice pair of slacks, and it's not very formal or fussy in any way because it's a beach holiday resort. And dinner at the Kempinski. It was at the Kempinski Hotel, which was 4 hotels down. Very mature and elegant. And the dinner was spectacular. Got to talk to my friend Steve and a guy I knew from years ago, this guy Joe, and I hadn't seen them in forever. And then a bunch of couples that were there. And everybody got along. It was great. Nobody got drunk. Everybody just had mature cocktails, and there was nobody, maybe a little buzzy poo here or there, but very little. I can say for the most part, I don't even remember catching a single buzz. It was just social drinking and a lot of a lot of eating. So diet back in full swing because it was 85 degrees, the weather. So Cancun, right? What people have in their mind if you've never been to Cancun, I just think a lot of young people, havoc, mayhem, and I saw none of it. Absolutely none of it. We did pass a Brotard uh, place bar on the beach, and we thought it was me, Dana, and Paul, and we thought, oh, won't it be fun? We'll go up there and get a drink and just hang out with these dudes, and they were wearing like USA bikinis. Just looked like a beachside Trump marathon, but it wasn't. But we got there and we were refused because it was an all-inclusive. We were not in an all-inclusive, but most of the ones on that stretch, a lot of them are that. The Kempinski's not, the JW's not that. And yeah, it was pretty cool. I flew down on JetBlue. They had the flights were very smooth. Usually when you fly down the East Coast, like New York to Florida or wherever you're going, it's pretty bumpy. It's one of the bumpiest, most turbulent flights in the world. It's a lot of the crashing Atlantic meeting the coast. It's a lot of upward draft. None of it because we went sideways through the Gulf of Mexico or America, however you want to say it, to the tip of the Yucatan. And it was absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. There was no humidity. I'm talking zero humidity, bright sunshine. We didn't have a cloudy day. It was all just perfection. And the hotel had a couple of weird things. So the elevator thing aside, they have to get on that. Marriott, get on it. They did throw me a bunch of Bonvoy points for the Wi-Fi and the which I need to do because, having been a little travel pussy my whole entire life and not, paying for airfare because of my dad and, kind of being a very lucky. Listen, if you have a family member or loved one that can get you benefits on an airline, it's one of the greatest perks in the world. It's not something that went unnoticed. It never spoiled us because, when we go to Europe, we jump on little, cheapy airfares here, there, and everywhere. But, we flew American on the cuff for my entire life until my dad passed away. And what an incredible privilege that was. And I think that's really what today's show is about. It's about being grateful. And I am grateful for this 4 days, 3 nights, 4 nights, 3 days. No, 4 nights, 4 days, 3 nights. Yeah. Away with people I absolutely love and people I haven't seen. Getting to just let it go for a couple of days. And we were, for the most part, able to take the crap that goes on here and the dragons and all that stuff that we have to deal with. And just letting it go for a couple of days and just worrying about where we're going for dinner, what shirt to wear, and how the hell am I going to feed that cat? I'll pull up this picture of Chorizo. He's skinny little brat. So one of the nights we were coming home, we saw this guy. You get a show. Look at this skinny guy. Now, this was a feeding that Dana and Emmett did after I left because I left them the tuna that I got. This is a guy. He looks like he's gotten into a couple of fights, but he's a skinny little guy. They said he's about a year and a half old, and he comes every single morning at 8 a.m., and then it gets too busy for him to be around. It's around the portico in the front of the hotel. But there's all these bushes and shrubs, and he goes back there and he eats and he sleeps there. Then he returns about 9 o'clock at night and just kind of hangs around. He won't let you touch him, and you don't want to push that. And so the night we went out for dinner on Wednesday night to this kind of Joe took us to this place. It was kind of a Cancun experience. Not really anything on our radar. It was very loud and boom and boom, 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 and remix music and lots of scantily clad girls. And it was just, I guess, for the most part, most people go for that kind. They want to go there and get rowdy. We had a great time. The food was good and company was even better. But on the way back, we were in front of a gas station and we saw this other cat who was just kind of lurking around, staring at all the people. A lot of guys outside drinking beer. And nobody was paying attention to him. So I went in the gas station and I found these packets of tuna in water. So I got a whole bunch of those, and we fed him. And I did. Somebody's got a picture of him. I think it's Dana or maybe Paul. I'll get it. But this was chorizo. They've named him. They feed him. So I gave them about 10 packets of food when I left for the staff, and I gave my last one to Dana and Emmett, and they fed him, and they said he was having a great time. But that's right outside the lobby of the hotel. That's chorizo. He was a sweet guy. You know me, I just after a while, I just start to miss the, I don't have Rose's cat. I don't have Laverne. So kind of surrogate popping as many cats as I could. So we fed that guy down there. I looked for him the last 2 days. I never saw him because we were there kind of late at night around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. But daytime, it's a little too busy, a little too frantic for chorizo and company, because there's buses coming in and limousines. When I say limousines, there's no such thing as limousines. By the way, every single car, and I've got pictures to prove it, almost every single car I saw in Mexico was a Chevrolet. So they have a very, very big Chevrolet public down there. Lots of models I've never seen before. We saw lots of Fords. Foreign cars, we saw a couple of Toyotas, and that's about it. Maybe 3 Toyotas, but everything else was Chevy or Ford. We saw a couple of Chryslers. They're mostly American cars. They probably make them there, I would imagine. But yeah. So after the dinner, I wanted to film us walking back on the beach because like I said, nobody was drinking. There was no heavy drinking. At dinner, I had the sippy sip of the tequila, which is not my thing. Then I had half the margarita, which is still not my thing, but you're with friends, and that's what he wanted to have. So I wanted to share that with my buddy. And then I had a couple of beers, like maybe 2 beers, and that was dinner. But the food was extraordinary. She had this beautiful tres leches cake that she had made specially for him by the hotel. I don't even want to know. So it was me and about 4 of the gang decided to walk, took our shoes off and walked along the beach. I posted that. You can watch it. It's a very late night. We're watching this orange thing in the horizon, and we're like, what is that, a ship or what is it? And it was the moon rising. It was a big orange moon. It was really super cool. And then we got locked out. They wouldn't. It's smart though. I guess anybody could get to the beach access and then walk up to one of these resorts, I guess, and nick your watches. And I was wearing my Millie the whole time. Emmett was wearing a sub the whole time. I will say this. I didn't see a whole lot of great watches in this hotel. I saw one guy with a sub, one guy with a deep sea, and us. I didn't see anything else. I saw a shitload of Movados. Those are nice watches, but I didn't see any of the thing that floats our boats for the most part. I'm wearing my Snoopy Weekender today because I'm home and it's a sunny day. It's not so warm, but it's a weekend day, and I like to wear one of my beautiful Snoopy or Charlie Brown Weekenders on a Sunday afternoon. But I didn't see any great watches. And that on the airplane, I thought, oh, I'm going to see some great watches. No, I didn't, because as it turns out, there's the people that go, and I'm not judging anybody. I'm not, because why would I do that Sunday? But I probably did. Most of the people on our flight were definitely going to the all-inclusive resorts. Now that's a place like a cruise ship, but it's a hotel. So it's a buffet that doesn't move. So while I don't mind a buffet breakfast, because there's lots to choose from, lots of coffee, and we had mostly omelets and eggs and stuff, which is a very American thing. Most other countries don't have those things for breakfast, but they had it to cater to us. But they had like Indian specialties, and they had chilaquiles, and they had huevos rancheros and all that kind of stuff. And we each day we did something different. I do like a good hotel breakfast. That's probably my favorite part about a great hotel is I judge them about how good their breakfast was. And this one was top notch. No breakfast drinking, no mimosas, none of that stuff. There is a drink down there that's popular, and I don't remember the name of it. Let me see if I can pull this up. Everybody was drinking. I tasted it. It was way too sweet for me. Popular Mexican cocktail, Cancun. I'll probably be able to pick it up because it was super popular. Oh, yeah, carajillo, a coffee-based cocktail that originated in Spain but is very popular in Mexico, often served as an after-dinner drink. It was like a white, black Russian. It was like a Kahlua-based drink with some kind of liquor in it. I'm assuming tequila. I don't know. I tasted it and I was like, oh, that's not for me because it was very sickeningly sweet. Some of them were sweeter than others, but I did taste that because I kept saying, well, we're in Mexico. We'll do what we're going to do. So we got back to the hotel. This very nice people let us in, and then we just had a couple of beers by the pool. It was quite beautiful there. The pools at night were azure blue, and I usually sleep with the TV on or with some kind of noise, my audiobook or something. Instead, we kept the patio door open and just listened to crashing waves all night, which will knock you on your ass in about 2 seconds flat. So best sleep, great bed. Everything about the room was amazing. They had an Ely coffee machine. I posted that too. As you know, my favorite commercial brand of coffee is Ely. It used to be Kimbo, but they just abandoned me. So I'll revert back to my original. So yeah, and then we had another dinner out at that place that I mentioned to you, and then on the final night we went to this on-property Thai restaurant. Dana didn't want to go there because I'm pretty badly allergic to coconut, and that's a very big ingredient, but they assured us that I could have something that had no coconut, and I wound up having a pad thai, and Paul had rice. We shared that, and there's some amazing appetizers, and once again Dos Equis with dinner. And then we had I had an Aperol spritz at the pool bar before we left. I think I had two before the flight. We checked out at 12 and didn't have to go until 2:45 to catch the cab. JetBlue also screwed up my airport transfers, which were included in the trip. I booked through, and I'm not spruiking because I don't get paid by them. When we were looking to book this trip, it was relatively expensive until we got to JetBlue Vacations, which included the hotel and airport transfers, and none of the airport transfers worked out. Nobody came to pick us up. There was no record of it. They kind of just lost the whole thing. So there it is. Anyway, let's see who's in the room and let's get started. Shane McGee, welcome home, Dirk. Thanks, Shane McGee, and welcome to you. You got the Basher of the Day. I sent that off to you this morning. I hope you got it. And thanks so much. Look at you with that crazy thing. Look at that jukebox on the wrist. Panel power. Well done, Shane McGee. Indeed. Daniel Gutierrez is in at number 3. I'm so happy to be back and talking about this and showing we're going to do the Gallery of Bastards. And Julian is here. I want nothing better, more flexible, or more complete than the Sonata form, which contains everything necessary for me. True. Art is the opposite of chaos. Art is organized chaos. Paul says that all the time. Art is organized chaos. I agree. In order to create, there must be a dynamic force. And what force is more potent than love? Nothing is more potent than love in this world. It's more potent than hate. So let's choose that, right? The faculty of creating is never given to us by itself. It always goes hand in hand with the gift of observation. Well, I observed and learned a lot of things. And one of the things I learned on this trip, as short as it was, that I am grateful for my partner. I am grateful for my friends. I am grateful for the ability to travel. I am grateful for this show. I'm grateful for the life that I have right now, regardless of there's, the swirling cauldron of ugliness that, we've been thrown into for no reason at all by nefarious and greedy people that are just trying to make money off of throwing people to the streets like my neighbor Rose, which we vow will not happen. It's already been determined that she can't get rid of us, but she's trying to make our life as miserable as possible. And I'm still grateful. I'm grateful for the great things in my life. This show has been nothing but a blessing for me, getting to know all of you and for sharing our experiences. So that's no big sermon today. Just talking about how much I saw elevators, first world problems. Walk up the stairs, they don't have Wi-Fi on the flight. First world problem, read a book. I have books all over my phone, and I did just that. Or I played Duolingo. I did my Italian language app. You can find other ways. Car transfer didn't show up. We took a cab. These are first world. These are not cataclysmic issues. Feeding stray cats, third world problem. First world person, so you do your duty and you help when you can. I didn't see any people in need, but I saw, the stray cats. And Mexican people are extremely animal friendly. It just goes to prove you that beautiful Chorizo is often. He's got a name. They all love him. They look out for him. He's got the run of the strip. He can do whatever he wants. He's obviously gotten into a couple little fights because he had a little bit of fur missing, which we don't like, but cats are territorial, especially when they're wild. He wanted to be friends, and the guy wanted to be friends with us at the gas station too, but he was afraid because somebody probably either was mean to him, or he doesn't have the experience to know people. But the people that we met there, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for it all. Bruce Stuttgart, cheers to you, buddy. I'm having a coffee in my Joe LaFaro. I'm having a Drew B coffee. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for all of it. Be grateful Sunday. That's what today's speech is about. Andy M says, wow, I beat Melly to the comment section. That's a first. Andy M, only good things, buddy. Only good things. Let me go find that and pop that in there. Got to get back in the thick of it and remember how to do all this stuff. I was planning on doing all this stuff from the thing, but there was no bandwidth. It was impossible. And I'm sorry for that. I had it all ready to go. All my thumbnails are ready to go. I'm using them now. I changed a couple on the YouTube stream, so if you look them up, you'll see some new thumbnails. Good day to you, Dirk. Kind sir, welcome back. Wishing you and yours only good things. Would you say only good things? Dean says, Shane McGee, nice to you, buddy. Hey, Dean. Dean went shopping. You're going to see it in the Gallery of Bashtards, and it's going to be pretty special. And there's our Melly C. Happy Sunday, Father Dirk, and all the Bashers. Big kisses to you and the kids. We love you. I hope you all have a blessed day. And to you, Andy M, I let you win this time. Well done, Shane. They call him Scotty Love. They call him Scotty Love. Scotty Love. Welcome back. I was just about to call Basher Protective Services, or BPS, to report Basher neglect. I'm sorry. I did put a couple of shorts up, and I have more. I'm going to put a bunch up. I'm going to put together a short form video of the experience, like on the planes. I have some of that. I have airport stuff. I have getting to the hotel stuff, so you get to see what it looked like. Really impressive. Gotta say, I was really impressed, and I do like a nice hotel. Andrew Wolkowicz with Canadian $5. Da-dum! Congratulations, Shane. Been getting iBashers withdrawal. Oh man, looking forward to grabbing a fix. Well, I hope that's it. Have a great weekend, and upvote and subscribe, and be kind. It's not much to be kind, man. We had. Oh, I got to tell you about these people on the flight home, man. We think they were in a cult. On the way home, like on the way there, we were like in 6A and B. It was coach, whatever. And but it was fine. Everything was fine. The flight was smooth. Both flights were smooth as silk. But the landing was a 20-minute right turn, a banked right turn. And I don't know if that's their idea of circling in the Yucatan, but it started to get really fluttery. And for the first time ever, I saw Paul like nervous, because we love to fly. We love planes. We love getting on planes. And he just kept going, Mamma mia, Mamma mia, Mamma. And I've never seen him do that. Mamma mia. He had the window seat, and I was in the middle, and we had nobody on the aisle. On the way back, we were in 18E and F. And I had the window, he was in the middle, and there was a very nice woman in the aisle seat. But we were surrounded by these 20-something kids, and what appeared to be either their parents or chaperones. They were on some kind of trip, but they were super duper weird. And we thought that they were in a cult, because they all had these books that they were reading, the same book they were all reading. And then the woman kept coming over the seat and going, Kyle wants to sleep with Jedediah, and Jedediah wants to sleep like in their hotels or whatever. And as far as seating goes, Astrid wants to sit with Cayenne. They all had these weird names. It was so freaky. Traveling is weird, man. And can I say this? Traveling is exhausting. Now, it is 3 hours and 10 minutes to get from here to Cancun, which is super crazy when you think about it. Freezing New York. We left early in the morning. I got videos of it. It's breath coming out of your mouth. It was frigid. Get on the plane and we get off and it's 85 degrees, 3 hours away. And you are tropical central. Pretty amazing stuff. But the travel thing is extremely exhausting. Customs. We got flagged on the way home. I'll get to that. It was nuts. Nuts. Thank you, Andrew, darling. Kevin Landon, upvoted number 12 today. Welcome back, Dirk. Best wishes to all the bashers. Let's bash again until the moon is full. Indeed. We're back. We're back on schedule. Lots of fun things. I'm going to do a walkabout this week because I heard the weather's great. It's time for a walkabout. Maybe two. Dave Fahrenheit 451's here. Upvoted. Thank you. You can just upvote down there. Thank you. Follow the lead. And if you're not a member of the channel, just subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's just a thing to let you know when we're on. And it's not, don't worry about me. It's them. It's their show. I just host it. So if you're watching for the first time, you should know that there's some pretty great people in here you might want to know. People who pay it forward, people who are kind to other people, and most of all, super kind to animals. Buddy O, upvoted. Hope you enjoyed Mexico. I did. I went with my girlfriend back in 2015. It was my favorite beach holiday to date. Well, it is mine too, because it's the only one I've ever done. When I was a kid, my mom used to take us to Aruba and Curacao. And you know what? I remember it, but I don't remember liking it because I was a bratty kid and beach holidays were boring. Because that when you're a kid, you want to go do. I remember we were staying at a beach hotel. It was called the Divvy Beach Hotel. My sister and I were so annoyed and bored, other than we saved some cats from a rock. I told you that story. Kittens were trapped on a high tide rock. We went out and scooped them all up. That happened. But we convinced my mother to take us out of that hotel and put us in like a high-rise place because we thought there'd be more fun stuff. We ruined my mother's holiday, which is ridiculous because we were brats. Disgusting. But so far, I will do it again. I would go back there in a heartbeat. I loved it because now I know what to expect. Now I know what it is. I thought it was going to be brotards and those, the skanky girls that liked them and all that kind of drinking. None of it. The place we stayed, I would stay there again. The people were so nice. And now I know what to expect. I know what I would do. I would likely stay on property. I would likely eat in, maybe venture to one of the cool towns. Emma took us to this very charming village about 40 minutes south of Cancun. And that was to get a little taste of everyday life, which was very nice. I would mostly stay on property, maybe do some jet skiing and parasailing and stuff like that the next time. And there will be a next time because it was really terrific. Kyle Pena, happy Sunday. Glad you got to get away for a bit. Oh, me too. I got home at around midnight on Friday night, only because the flight was delayed. So JetBlue, when it started out, was this very cool airline that they have TV. The live TV did not work. I didn't bother with movies and stuff because it was a 3-hour flight. But I think that worked. The Wi-Fi didn't work and the live TV didn't work. It said no signal. It's gotten very cattle cart. It's not really what it used to be. I flew on them years and years ago, and it was a much better run airline. Ever since they got rid of that Needleman guy that invented the airline, it doesn't seem the same. And also, when did airports just become giant shopping malls? My God. And the Cancun airport is monstrous. It is not some little regional airport. It's an international crazy thing. And it was nonstop watches. Looked like Swatch Group has the monopoly down there because I saw Rado and Longines, and they didn't have Omega, but they had Swatch. No moon swatches. I wanted to see if I could get a deal on moon swatch. And here's the other thing. There was no deal to be had. There was no deal. I looked at like the moon. They didn't have the moon swatch. They said you could buy it and they'd ship it to me, and it was the same price. So whatever happened to duty free? Then you have to mail the VAT in and get that back. It was crap. So, but it's nonstop eating and drinking and bars and shopping. And the airports have gotten so weird. They're just giant shopping malls with airplane gates now. And even leaving Kennedy, it was less of a shopping mall. Here's another funny thing. Should I do it? Oh, I don't think I have it. So Wait a second. Let me see if I can get this. I probably can. Hold on. I'll get it for you. It's on my iCloud. So we're leaving for Cancun, right? And iCloud. And we were a little hungry. So I said, I'll take a walk and I'll see what I can find. Oh, I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me undo this. I don't want to be on Wi-Fi. So we're waiting for our flight. Was delayed by a half an hour. So I said, I'll go get us something to eat. So I go to this place called H&H Bagels, which is apparently famous in New York. And I'm a local bagel kind of fella. It wants me to sign in, really? I'm gonna get this picture. You'll find this funny though once I get it. Come on, not letting me sign in. Continue with password. Yeah, I'll get it right now. Hold on 1 second. So I went over to this H&H Bagel, and the line was around the block for Dunkin' Donuts because people are idiots. Because Dunkin' Donuts is gross. And photos library. That's where I want to go. And actually, I can show you a bunch of pictures since we're on here. But let me find the picture I took at H&H Bagel. So I went there, and there was this very sweet girl. There's only about 4 people online. They were waiting for their stuff. And here it is. So they won $9 for a bagel with cream cheese. And I was like, I'm a New Yorker. That is abhorrent. I'm not going to allow that to happen. Dean wants to know, do I know what the buttons still do? I do. Thanks, Dino. So I looked at this menu and it said bagels were $2.75, but then it said sides, tomato, 50 cents, lettuce, 50 cents. And I love a lettuce and tomato sandwich with mayonnaise. So I ordered that, and for $3.75, I got that. And I saw this woman, and she was trying to scan the QR code and trying to make it work. And she's like, "Oh my God, that's going to be like $60 for all of us." And blah, blah. And I said, "Hey, I figured out a way to avert this whole crisis." And she said, "Well, what?" And I showed her how I ordered it. And she goes, "Oh my God, I'm going to do that." And she turned around to her husband and she said, "Oh, this guy figured it out. Thanks so much." And I showed her how to do it, and it was very cool. And then I turned around and I look at her husband, and her husband is Matthew Broderick. It was Sarah Jessica Parker. It was Sarah Jessica Parker and her husband. And she's teeny tiny. And look, both of them were charming as hell. I was so shocked to see her wearing a backpack, because that is not something Carrie Bradshaw would do at all. I don't know where they were going. They were not on our flight, and that's fine. But it was very, very cool. That was a fun experience. But you never know who you're going to meet in an airport. You never know. So, yeah. Panel Power. Sia dir che il papo sono tornate le messe domenicale di Minneapolis. He's sono tornati per le messe. Hey, Paolo. I think he's here. My Italian is okay, but it's not that good. So he's back for the mass today, right? He got out of the hospital. Did he do it already? I don't know. Both Dirk and the Pope both do. Oh, it was both. Yeah, see, Bob have returned for the mess. That's very true. Yeah, I'm glad to see it, because we all like him as the Pope. He's a good guy. Hey, Martin Bronson, great to see you. Welcome back, Dirk. Upfoot and subscribe. Sunday Mass is back. It is, and it's back for you guys. And I hope you sent me a wonderful picture for Sunday Mass today. Let me see what else I got. Oh, there's another picture of them. Want to see a funny picture that's on my iCloud my friend sent to me? You want to see some vintage Dirk? So many, many years ago, when Mimi, my dear friend Mimi, worked for Atlantic Records, she asked me if I would keep company with somebody who was doing a album signing. And I spent an entire afternoon with this guy. Here's a picture of me and Elvis Costello in probably 90. When did Spike come out? That was the album that came out, Spike. So that's me and Elvis Costello. And I couldn't have given a flying fig Newton about him then, because now I'm one of his biggest fans, and I have been for a long time. But this is 30 years ago, I guess. I'm probably 19 there. I don't know, young. But this is me and Elvis Costello. I'm just going through my iCloud, because my friend sent that to me the other day, because he had it because I sent it to him when it happened. And he's a big Elvis Costello fan. Shane McGee with 5 balloons, Euro style. Thank you so much. Holy mother of all Broadway musicals. What a bash-tastic. Oh, you got the song. That was Who Can I Bash To When Nobody Needs Me? That's from The Roar of the Grease Paint, the Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd. Anthony Newley. I'm glad you liked it. My pleasure. We worship you. No, I worship you, Ray, the almighty Dirk. Give up to your old sins. I got new sins coming this way. Donald Gehrig is here. Happy Sunday, Dirk. Happy Sunday to you, baby boy. It's great to see you in the room, Donald. Looking great as always. And Mr. Fitzsimons, holy bashers, Dirk's back. Whoop, whoop. Great to see you. Donald says, yes, Marriott's wife. What is with their Wi-Fi? It's so atrocious. My God, it was so bad. I couldn't even believe it. And they were very kind of nonplussed by the whole thing. Like, yeah, it's kind of shitty. It's kind of crap. Let me see if any funny photos to show you from here. Is that a video? Here's a fun picture of the gang. There's a picture of me, Dana, and Paul. I'll show you a couple. I've got a lot of pictures, so I'll get to them all at some point. But there's the gang on the beach. We're on the beach. It was really nice. Yeah, it sucked. AP, dude, welcome back. Was so glad to see you made it down there. We didn't go to Isla Mujeres. We almost did. We didn't. They went the day before on the yacht. We almost did. Next time I will definitely do that. But thank you so much, and it's great to be back. Whoops, sorry I'm late. Andy, you're not late. Jocelyn Bittenbender. Oh boy, did I smell good the entire time I was down there, courtesy of you, lady. Happy Sunday to all. Welcome back, Senor Dirk. Oh man. And here's how we paid it forward, Jocelyn. So Danielle, who's a Patreon like you and all the beautiful Patreons, I sent him a couple of samples that he wanted to go for, and he says, I've picked out 3 that I'm going to buy bottles from. Boom. Paying it forward. And I'm so glad. Like, look what you've done. Look at you. Look what you've done. You've made lots of people happy. With a simple act of kindness, you've made so many people happy. Thank you, Jocelyn, for all that you are. AP, yeah, it's so much more chill and peaceful than it's made out to be, especially avoid the spring break. We didn't see them, AP, at all, really. And we weren't in that vicinity. We were in that thing called the hotel zone. The only glimpse we really got of it was that weird dinner. It was at a place called Rosa Mercato or Rosa, something like that. Anyway, it was a rah. I mean, we were all hoarse leaving that place from talking. It was just so difficult to talk. It was bad. So we just didn't do it. But the food was nice and a beautiful gesture by Joe. I mean, I guess, listen, he probably figured we were looking for a night like that, and Emmett's 50 now. But it was beautiful. The meal was great and the company was even better. So there you go. Did you guys hit Navios? We didn't. Great Mexican fusion restaurant on the water, really close. Oh, I know. And you know who else told me to go there? Was Michaela said to go there. I know. It was really close. We basically let Dana call the shots pretty much because, she planned the holiday and, whatever. We had no preference. We were just like, take us where you want to go. They've been there before. So we were the neophytes on this particular endeavor. So yeah. But now that I know, like I said, AP, like now that I know what to do, where to go and what to see and what all that stuff, we'll do that. And I've heard that Navios was great. I'll be honest with you. The only Mexican food we had was at breakfast because most of the restaurant on the property was an Italian restaurant. We're not doing that. I have a hilarious picture. Let me go find that because I thought listen, there was some corny stuff there. And I'll show you what there. We made friends with some crackles, the birds there. And also I have a great video of, let me see if I can find that video of the bird taking a big, this might be it. I think so. Hold on. Let me see if this is it. I have a video of the pelicans. And man, what they do, they go fishing right by the, I'm just checking to see what this says yet. I might, if this is it, I'll show it to you. Oh, this is pretty good. I'm going to show you this video. They fly around the beach and then they dive headfirst into the water. It's pretty crazy to get their fish. Check this out. How crazy is that? That nuts. They do this thing around, then they just go right in, then they come out with a fish. They're like master fishermen. You should enjoy that, Ray Ray. uh yeah, there's some amazing food down there, some amazing local food. Yeah, we'll get to do that too. So, like I said, they had an Italian restaurant, they had a Thai restaurant. We went to the Thai, didn't go to the Italian. We went to the what was the other one? The Spanish restaurant, which we went to every day for breakfast. And Paul and I went to the pizzeria, and pizza is pizza when you want pizza. And I'm a pizza snob, but there's no point in being a pizza snob when you're in Mexico. It's just going to be what it is. And it was fine. It was white pizza. It was fine. Glad you guys had a great trip. Thanks, Bruce Drucker. We really, really did. Hey, it's Carolyn Martin, the girl with the wrench. Happy to be back on the Bashers. Hello. Great to see you. Hi, darling. I'm late. Of course, I'm 10 minutes behind on the chat because I got a big mouth. And I have so much to say because I had such a good time. Oh, you want to see the Brotard Beach? I got that. Hold on. Ready? Brotard Beach. This is where we were denied. Me, Dane, and Emmett were like, we're going to go there and we're going to go get a drink. Look at this action. It was in a hut. And there was a girl on a swing, but it was in an inclusive hotel. So therefore, we weren't allowed to drink there. There's the girl in her American bikini, and they were playing Kid Rock. They were playing Kid Rock. Nobody plays Kid Rock. He's terrible. Kid Rock. It was really super stupid. But Carolyn Martin, great to have you on the show. Carolyn Martin. We haven't done that in a while. Carolyn Martin. Were the plain weirdos Mormons? Maybe. I've heard that there's a lot. Oh, really? Here's a question. Do Mormons drink alcohol? I don't think so. Because these people were talking about who's got the tequila? Jedediah? Ezekiel? They had all biblical weird names. Josiah. They were so weird, man. Well done, Shane McGee. First today. See that? I love the Bashers doing that. Now you've braved travel outside of first class. You need to get your horse to Italy. Yeah, well, that's September. That's written in stone. We're going in September. We're going on the reconnaissance mission in September, and I will be flying coach because I will not be able to amass enough points. Listen, man, first world problems. I am grateful that in my lifetime, because of my dad's career, that I was able to do that. And we were able to spend the money on really great hotels because we weren't paying for the airfare. I understand that. I can do the math, and I'm grateful for that period of life, which is now over. So now I have to man up and live the life of a regular person and not the padded princess that I was my entire life. Grateful, Dad. Thank you so much. I miss you. Dr. Bob's Nightmare says, Hola, Dirk. ¿Cómo está? Very well. Thanks, buddy. And you? Thank you so much. And my Spanish is atrocious. Emmett speaks really good Italian. Really good. Ray Ray's here. Dr. Bob, not a real doctor. Native Prince. Hey, buddy. Great to see you. All evening to you. Great to see you live. Bueller. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was her while I was talking to her. I just turned around when she nodded to him. I turned around and I was like, oh, shit. Why does his suit fit? Maybe Sarah Jessica Parker, Matthew Broderick on their way to Ireland, County Donegal, where they have a beautiful. Do they? And are there a lot? It's the place Broderick's parents are from. Oh, I didn't know that. JetBlue, does JetBlue fly to Ireland now? Because we were in the JetBlue terminal, which is huge. And we did go to the TWA terminal on the way home. That's where we got our cab home. They have a place out, John Doe. Thanks so much. I did not know that. Joan Rivers used to say they looked like an escort and an accountant couple. Yeah, but here's the thing: I've heard a lot of rumors about them over the years, about he's maybe gay and she's blah blah. No way, man. They were a step that they were behaving like a couple. They were getting sandwiches and stuff for their kids, whatever. They were told that, man. I can smell a couple a mile away. They were a regular couple doing couple things, and isn't that nice that they've been married for so long? And they were being very sweet to one another. It was very, very, very nice. Very nice. So yeah, they did look like that. But she looked, she listen, she had a backpack on and her hair pulled back. So now Carrie Bradshaw, right? James M. Hey, just back home. Beautiful city in NorCal. Let's bash. Great to see you, James M. Wait till you see the watch that Dino's got. Send some grail pics of IWC watches I got to try on. Love the 45 millimeters. Well, you got the wrist for it, baby. Platinum hard pass. 175. Ooch. Oh my God. Mimi, my dearest. So have you decided that in your age and wisdom, you might now actually be a laid back beach resort kind of guy? Well, I will say this. As you can see, I'm not extremely tan. I got color for sure. I definitely got color. But she also gave us 70 SPF sunblock, so that probably helped out a lot. I didn't get burnt at all, except on the back of my calves, and that went away in 2 minutes flat. It was like one day of burn, and then it was gone. Yeah, I could do it, meme. I could do it. I could absolutely do it. And now I know how it's done. I didn't know how that was done because I've never done it because I'm a cuckoo city foreign country person. Man, I could relax there. I enjoyed it a hell of a lot. Helping the world smell better one person at a time. That's absolutely right, beautiful Jocelyn Bittenbender. Andy M. By the way, nighttime beach walking in unfamiliar places is a notoriously dangerous pursuit. In many places around the world, beaches are restricted areas at night due to crime. Oh, well, and I was wearing a Milgauss. But I was with a gang of people, and I'm from New York, so whatever. I guess we didn't do it again. We didn't do it again because they do lock the beaches at night from the resort. You're not allowed down there. JC Kingsley, how goes it, Bashers? Welcome back, Dirk. Thanks, JC Kingsley. Looking great in your portrait. Did you see the flying fish? Did not see any flying fish. Just so I was captivated by those birds, man. Jack Mormons. They could have been Mormons. Know that large Mormon communities would be here in the foothills of Glendale, Glendale and Los Angeles. Oh, wow. Hey, Vince Fine Arts. Copy. And Joe LaFara. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. How are you? Hi, Bashers. Hi to you, buddy. John Doe says, yeah. Kilcar County, Donegal. They're there. I didn't know that. Maybe JetBlue's got a lot of international stuff. They go to London. They certainly could go to Ireland. So maybe. One of the lads I used to work with, Elvis Costello, was his uncle. Really? Oh. Declan Patrick Aloysius McManus. I know everything about him now. And back then I was like, can you sign this album for my friend? He's a huge fan. He's like, yeah, he was the nicest guy. We hung out and talked about the Beatles the entire time. And I was alone with him for like 4 hours while I was waiting to do press. She needed somebody to babysit him, and it was crazy. Vince Feinert saw your Pelican brief. Just hopped off a Miami train. Rode with a pigeon. It got off. Another hopped on, and so on. Smart little hustlers hunting for snacks. The birds are so smart, man. Let me show you the crackles. Here, I got a grackle. These guys were all over the place, Vince. Let me show you these guys. These guys were everywhere, and they're so cute. Can I scroll through this? I can. Look at them. They're so cute. These guys hung around. They stole French fries off of one of our gang's plates. And this is the table that Paul hates. It's in the hallway. But that's the crackle. I can go through some shots. Chevy, toilet. There's the beach at night. The only reason why I shot that was because that was in the weird restaurant. It's like, why does that toilet need to be in a cubicle that size? It was not for wheelchair. That's the beach at night. Oh yeah, we liked the mayonnaise in Mexico, and turns out it's McCormick's full egg mayonnaise with lime. And he came and he presented it a bottle. He didn't give it to us, but the bottle was humongous. But I thought that was funny. Chevy, Ford. It was just Dodge. This beautiful church. There's me looking at Jesus. There's the kids at this beautiful church we were at. It's really cool. And this was this town we went to. I forget the name of it off the time. Beach at Night. That's I made an album cover for my friends. I paid my cable bill. This is Javier, my favorite guy at the resort. This guy was amazing. That's what's on the plane ride home. There's the plane ride home. I got tons of pictures, but I'm not going to get into it now. I just figured I'd skim through it just so you guys could see exactly what was going on there. Andy M says at Mimi, wow, they get around. They can afford to travel now that they aren't polygamous. Apparently, wives are expensive. And COVID crows, smartest birds on the planet. Yeah, they were called, they're grackles. So yeah, I guess they're in the crow family. You call them covids? Yeah, they're called grackles. They told us at the thing, and then I did the bird ornithology app that I have because I'm a weirdo. Anyway, that's because I'm weird. Anyway, let's get into the Gallery of Bastards. That's what time it is. Hold on, ready? Here we go. I do know where the buttons are, and here they go. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots that sublime the observer. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. I have different headphones on, and it's funny how weird these are Yamahas. And I never use these. These are much higher quality than my usual Audio Technicas, but they're too bassy. The only reason why I'm not using my Audio Technicas anymore is because I tripped over the wire. I have to fix the wire. And I love those headphones. They're just so perfectly balanced for me. These are much higher level. I mean, these were 3 times the price of the other ones. I've had them forever, but I never use these. That's the Gallery of Bastards song sounded crazy to me. Anyway, here's Cow and Kay. I know that they were probably here in the last one, but I don't care because it's, sometimes I have to go back to see where I started. Look at it. Look at the babies. Look at the babies. Oh, beautiful. Look at our Kay. Look at Cow is beautiful, but look how big Cow is compared to Kay. She's a baby. You're our little special Basher baby. We love you. We love you, Kay. And we love you too, Cow. Let's not forget. Baseball is back, says Shag Daddy. And there he is. Look at it. Look at his cat watching baseball. He's watching LA Dodgers versus Chicago. My friend Patrick, Shag Daddy, is a Chicagoan, so he loves his Cubbies, baby. He loves him. Look at that. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I think I used to have that exact TV. You know that, Patrick? I think I had that exact TV. You're rocking that for a while. I had that before I had my plasma. I've had my plasma since 2013. But he's a techie guy. He knows how to do it. Here's from Ken. Having a wonderful time. Wish you were here. Oh, nice. Thank you, Ken. Beautiful. The San Francisco Bay. Absolutely gorgeous. I used to spend a lot of time there in the earlier part of my life. I was never a singer for hire, but I used to get a lot of studio gigs. I started with this one guy, and then I got hired by this woman named Melinda Lowery, and her and her husband were big potheads, and she used to fly me out to San Francisco, and I would sing on these tracks. I did a live gig in LA, and she wanted me to join this band she had put together called Rock Therapy, and it wasn't terrible. The worst name for a band ever. The guys in the band were super duper nice. And that's how I met Neil Sean and Jonathan Cain, because it was their studio that we're working with, Journey's studio. That's where I met John Waite, and he was disappointingly not cool to me. Hold on a second. Yeah. And might be in rush down here. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I just had to do a little house thing. What are we up to? We are up to Andrew Wolkowicz, Nap Time on My Pillow. Oh, What a great shot. Look at that. How are the kids, everybody, Andrew, over there? Everybody great? I feel like a week went by and I feel like I missed so much. I feel like I missed so very much. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you, Andrew. Then, right. Thank you so much for that, Andrew. And Steve McLeod, evening picks, all local picks, Dirk. Hope you're well. Regards from Steve. Oh, look at that with his Leica. Oh, show off, show off, show off. Oh, I like that. Cool. Look at that Leica. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oof. Yeah, Leica's the one, baby. If you can do that. Oh, look at that. Delete. Leica's expensive. Oh man. But you can beat that Leica Verichrome, right? Beautiful shot. Oh, look at this widescreen. It's amazing. What is this? Some kind of factory house or a smokehouse? It's got a big stack. It's not a crematorium, I hope, because it kind of looks like that. These are beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful. The color is incredible. What model Leica is that? Because that is a beauty. Look at that red on that thing. Holy smokes! Now, is that just to cover the shoe? Is that what that's for? What is that red thing for? Obviously, it slides onto the hot shoe. Wow. Amazing. Thank you so much for that. Drew, Gallery of Bashtards. Dean, we're going to get this place hotter than lava. This is just for you, Dino. It looked good. It looked hotter than moon swatch. Now, which one is this one? I'm a little confused as to this one. Is this one of the newer ones? Moon swatch. Are you here? Are you here, Drooby Doo? Look at this. He's got a big wrist because that's the 42 millimeter watch, and that looks. Look at that. Which model is that? I like that. That's one of the newer ones. I like it because I love orange, as you know. Which one is that? The Moonswatch. Let me see. That is. Oh, you can get it on a. Oh, they have rubber straps for that one too. This one is Mission to Earth. Oh, it really is a lava watch. Oh crap! See, I'm not even up on that they have that. Why is it on eBay for $119? That can't possibly be true. I'm not kidding you. I love it. I love the orange one. That'll be my next one, Drooby Doo. I like that one because I love orange. Orange everything. Amazing. Amazing. Thanks, Drooby Doo. I got a message from. Thank you to all you guys. Monday was Laverne's first anniversary. And, I talked about it a little bit on Sunday. I just want to thank everybody for your well wishes and your sweet letters and all that stuff. And yeah, so the what is the word, the Jewish word I'm looking for? The Shiva is over, I guess. So now it goes from grief to remembrance, which I like that as an idea. I think it's a beautiful thing. I really do. Thanks for that. Panel Power, breakfast in Paris. Well, I wish my breakfast in Mexico would work, but let's look at your breakfast in Paris. Wow. That is beautiful. Oh, look at this. Oh, look. Oh, Le Cafe Marley. Wow. Now the fragrances, Jocelyn, that Danny liked were the Marleys. Those are the ones, and I think he loved all three of them. And one of them was exclusive. It was beautiful. I smelled it. It was incredible. Look at that. Oh boy. Yeah, Paris is terrible. Sorry. I'm so sorry you had to go there. eBay counterfeit. But Dr. Bob said, yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. But 119 should be $7. It should be $8. I mean, if you think of it this way, can I just be honest with you with the moon swatches? I mean, buying one of those, the counterfeit ones, I mean, it's plastic. I mean, I have one. And it looks exactly like the real one. And both of them are mission to Mercury. And this is really the only difference is that the fake one has a super smooth sweep, whereas the real one goes tick 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 tick. It's very interesting how that works. Le Monde. Look at that. Oh, look at you sitting outside. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize where that is. It's at the Louvre. The Louvre. Beautiful shot, man. Dean says, Drew B, we've just seen your Bakelite watch. Bacon in the oven. Bakelite. Drew just got here. Happy Sunday, Ben. Happy Sunday to you. We started off with Kay and Cow, just so you know. Amazing. I like that one, that lava watch. I think that's great. I think that'll be my next one. I like the lava one. That's cool. I like the orange. Is it more red or is it more orange? Thank you so much for these shots. Fantastic. I'm sorry that you had to have breakfast in Paris. What a drag. What a drag that must have been for you. Oh, more breakfast in Paris. Let's do it. Oh, a winged victory. Amazing. Yep, I know it well. I love that corridor too. Amazing. Yeah, she is. Denon. In the Denon. Where is her head? Yeah, she's beautiful. I've gone to see her many a time. She's beautiful. Everybody goes to that, and they go to the rewind the Mona Lisa. They've cleaned that hallway since last I was there. There you go. And what's really stupid is that people go there and take pictures of it. Like, not that you're stupid or anything, but look at the person on down there. Yeah, I mean, it's so funny. You just Google it. It's like people who film at concerts. I do it too, but it is what it is. And she's so small in real life. I mean, she's really this big. That's it. But it is beautiful. Yeah, I love the Louvre. I love it. Louvre, one here, Louvre, right between the eyes, Louvre. That's beautiful. Wow. Wowie. Yeah, it's nothing like it, man. I like to go across the street to Le Maurice and go into the bar and have a cocktail in there because that place is gaudy. And an interesting tidbit: it was when then Hitler took over Paris, his headquarters, Le Maurice. Yeek. That's a no good. That's a no good. Panel Power, more breakfast in Paris. I love it. Great shots all around. Let's look at some beautiful art on this Sunday. Amazing. We were talking about art while sitting poolside and talking about the female form versus the male form. Of course, the female form is far more beautiful in art because you don't want to see the sticks and berries. But the fig leaf, I think, was a very attractive idea to add the fig leaf. But not. This is Rodin, right? I'm assuming. Now, apparently, his wife was the one that was responsible for a lot of that stuff, and they don't talk about it. Amazing. Incredible. Paris. It's not much Paris doesn't have. Look at this. Uh-oh. These boys are playing leapfrog. It's pretty funny. Amazing stuff. Beautiful. Incredible. Look at that. Amazing. Yeah, it's such a beautiful place. That herringbone floor is incredible. Amazing. There she is. Amazing. Oh, I love this. Oh my God, the veil. That is some incredible stuff. Look at that. Whenever you see the veiled marble, how they are able to do that is crazy. Or I should say, let's. This is Antonio Corradini. Now, was he one of Michelangelo's apprenti? Might have been. Might have been. Thank you so much for those. Incredible. Incredibile, buddy. Thank you, Paddle Power. Okay. Some more art. Let's go art, but let's go to one of our very own, ladies and gentlemen, Sir Julian. Wow, that's beautiful. And now fresh art. Don't give me any of that old art. I want the fresh art. Wow. That's beautiful. I love that. The steel work or iron work or whatever that is, and the reflection. That's sumptuous, Julian. Oof, who is this incredible creature? Wow. This looks almost like psychedelic art, Julian. Amazing. Great colors. Beautiful. Oh my God. Oof. Wow, that is beautiful. I love how you're able to do the Ansel Adams things and the modern stuff. Your style, you have so many different styles, and just it's incredible how you pull this crap off. Oh, we're getting into the architectural world now. Beautiful. Wow. Oh man, look at that. Oh wow, what's going on there, huh? Wow. What an image, Julian. Wow. Look at this, all the different juxtapositions of architecture and angles, and then look at this, look at that character. Look at that. Amazing. Incredible. Who's this pretty, pretty porcelain boy? Oh, give him a name. Oh man, this is a crypt. Now you're in the cemeteries. Oh wow, this looks like ancient, some ancient Celtic burial place. Look at that DM. Who is that? Say Donald McDonough. It definitely looks. Look at the Celtic action going on here. Who's up top? Wow, that's amazing, Julian. Hey, this is great. Couple of tradies, right? Doing some work. He's got a Jameson shirt on. Oh, Thames. Yeah. That is an amazing shot. Amazing. They're taking a break. And there's our favorite place, Battersea. Amazing. And there's the self-portrait of the man himself. Every once in a while, we get a glimpse into the man that is Julian. Look at that. Amazing shots, buddy. Great. Thank you so much for that. What's my favorite of these? I'm going to say that one. I love it. It's got so much going on. Look at the different disciplines. You got like advertising, and then you've got street art, and then you have the person. Really beautiful. Thank you, Julian. Look at that. Great. And that's pretty special too. Julian, everybody, our very own, our in-house artist. And now we've got so many people showing us our beautiful stuff. Thank you so much. Oh, for the Bashers Gallery from Julian again. Another watch to show off, and I love the way he poses them. You know, a movie I watched last night and never saw, The Road to Perdition. I finally saw that last night. This is beautiful. Look at this thing, a Buran. Look at that watch. That is heavy duty, man. Moon phase, 25 jewels, made in Russia. He's got some crazy. Look at that, man. That is crazy. What an insane watch. He's got some crazy Russian action, this guy. And I love that. Look at on the cat. That's too much. That watch is sick, Julian. Wow. Those Russian watches, man, are amazing. Morgana and Senor, they having a little bit of bedtime. A little bedtime for the kids. Oh, Look at you, babies. Try to make them more comfortable if you can. Can you, Andrew? He's so wise. He's so wise. You can just see how wise he is. They act like an old married couple, bickering then nap. Were they bickering? We didn't see the bickering part, and I'm glad because I hate to see when cats fight. Mine used to do it too. But then they loved each other, which was weird. Weird. Oh, sleepy kitties. Enjoy your nap, kids. And Morgana waiting for me to get on the bed so she can be a hat. Don't you love when the cats are your hat? Oh, I used to do that all the time. And she did that when she was a kitten. And then she moved to the crevasse after a while. She was done with that. Oh, what a beautiful baby. I hope you enjoyed your nap with your hat. I hope you did. Thank you so much for that. Melly C, Snoopy says, oh, let's look at this. Hey, Melly C, baby. Let's see what Snoopy has to say for us today. Kindness is more than deeds. It is an attitude, a look, a touch. It is anything that lifts another person. Life is. That's why I called my album Life Is Now when I put that out a million years ago. Because I just was like, it's now. You can't change the past and you can't create the future. So make it now. Life is, yeah. Incredible. Oh, look at Woodstock. So cute. Thank you, Melly C. Dean McKenzie, I have been shopping. You ready for this, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Our very own Dino has been shopping, and look what he picked up. Oh, boy. A radio mirror. Yay. Oh, boy. Ooh, man, look at that. Pancake dial. Look at that. Loom for months at a time. Brown on brown. Man, I love a radio mirror. This watch is sick. This is so sick. Oh, man. Panerai. He's all blue. Ooh, and he bought it at the Omega Boutique? I guess they sell it. Oh, you went to Goldsmiths. Yeah. Officine Panerai. Look at that. You're at the Omega Boutique. You had a coffee because you're a responsible human being. There's your service card, all that stuff. Oh, man, that is beautiful. Look at that box. Rolex, get your act together. Will you really? You and Marriott with their elevators. I mean, it's time Rolex really stepped up to the plate and got rid of that shitty box. Because it's shitty. They can do whatever they want. Look at this box. Look at that box. Like the Omega boxes are beautiful. You know, anybody ever watch those shorts, Mr. K? I think he's in Dubai. He's a little guy with glasses, an older guy, and he talks about watch brands, and they say, which brands are this? And he goes, Omega. He goes, they're really losing quality. They have not innovated. I'm like, they haven't innovated what in the last 10 years? George Daniels, amagnetic watches. Now everybody's doing amagnetic watches. Who did that first? Not Milgauss. Omega did it. And the escapement, the George Daniels, what is he talking about? What is that guy? Don't watch that guy. That's so stupid. Amazing. Ooh, look at that box. Oh my goodness gracious. Man, that box is nuts. Amazing. Look at that case, man. Well, all I can say to you is we're all jealous and wear it in the best of health. You deserve it, buddy boy. Look at that strap. Man, is that delicious. Follow me. I'm delicious. Amazing. Congratulations, Dino. You deserve it. Look at that thing. Beautiful. Amazing. Ray, crosstown traffic. It's our very own Ray with crosstown traffic. I love how big this Gallery of Bashtards is today. You guys are on fire. It's been a week. Look at that crosstown traffic. Oh boy. Right. He's trying to make a left turn there. He's in the wrong lane though. Well, he's in the right lane for Ireland. No, he's in the wrong lane for Ireland. Yeah, it's true. Wrong lane for Ireland. What's going on there? The fortress is up the road. Amazing. Beautiful. Thank you, Ray. Thank you, baby. Here it is, IWC. Got to try on some great watches. This is our wonderful James M. Let's go take a look. He's got a big wrist. I had dinner with the guy. He's an impressive bloke. Let me tell you right now. Oh, boy. Oh boy. Oh, man. Oh, Shevitz, man. That is nuts. Absolutely crazy. Look at that thing. Oh, man. Wow. That is beautiful. What's the price on that thing? 25,000. Okay. Was there a price tag on the other one? Could we see it? Oh, we can't see it. I think it was 175 grand. Look at that. Oh, man. These are beautiful. And a Submariner date. 70 grand for a two-tone bluesy. Not bad. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That is the one, my friend. That's the one that we all drooled over on. What? Watch Fashion Police? Yeah, that's like $175,000, right? It's a lot of money. It is incredible, though. Wow. Wowee. Great shots, bro. Which one did you get? That one's pretty. I'll be honest with you. As much as I like the last one, I like this one the best. I do. Just want to say, just saying. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes some watches are overkill. Hey, house guest, Tuck, I'm in love. Oh, look at this. Carolyn Meriton's got a friend, and it's Tuck. Hi, Tuck. Don't get a whole lot of dogs, but when we do, we love them. Look at you, you beautiful baby. Oh, you're going to kidnap him and never let him go, are you? I know you, Carolyn Meriton. You're like, stay in my beautiful home with my beautiful pets. I'll give you all the loving in the world. Oh, amazing. Look at that shot. He's so cute. Tuck. We love you, Tuck. We just met you. More Tucker. Oh, look at this. Oh, Tuck and Tucker? Because that's not the same dog. Is it? Looks different. Oh, look at this pretty face. Oh, you're a beauty. Look at you, you beautiful baby. What kind of a dog is that? I know that. She's been involved with horses and the AKC, and she's, knows everything about when it comes to all these different animals. What breed is that, Carolyn Meriton? It's a beautiful puppy. Beautiful puppy. It's Tucker. Is that Tuck and Tucker? Or is it the same dog? Let me see. No, those are totally different dogs. And Martin Brown, iBasher gallery pick. I took a bit late with my picture of Bronson. No, I'm still here. Look at this great shot of our guy. Oh, my God. When is he going to meet his girlfriend? Look at this, you beautiful man. What a monster. Like, that is something you see on the edifice of a building. Amazing. It's the same dog? Really? He's a Burmadoodle, a.k.a. a mutt. A Burmadoodle, Burmese mountain dog, and I don't even know what a doodle is anymore. A poodle, I guess, right? Look at you. You are a regal. There should be books, novels named. There probably should be. Somebody should come up with a graphic novel about Bronson. Man, is he a huge cat? Look at that door and look at the size of that cat. You forget about him being a Maine Coon. Holy, in pure white. You're like a wizard. You're a wizard, Bronson. An absolute wizard. Amazing. Is that it? That's it. We came to the end of the Gallery of Bashtards. What a fantastic Gallery of Bastards, my friends.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
Got some things to read out. Andy M says, Mimi, wow, they get around. They can afford to travel now. They aren't. Oh, yeah, we're talking about those two. Mimi says, my scariest nighttime beach walk was in St. Martin. I was accosted by a pack of dogs that started nipping at me and had to go in the water and go back to whence I came. That was, oh man, I don't like this. That's scary. Really? Dogs, huh? AP says that part of Cancun is extremely safe, though all the hotel owners are affiliated, should I say. They're very strict about keeping tourist areas safe and to keep the people actually coming back. Yeah, you could tell too, because we were like mid hotel zone. As it gets up to the top, it gets more spring breaky, and we were nowhere near there. But I would imagine, yeah, I mean, anybody could come on a boat if they wanted to start some crap. Melly C says, Kate and her bestie, you bet. Cow, beautiful cow, and Kay. I was attacked by a pit bull on the beach in Sydney. Biggest adrenaline dump of my life. Almost wet myself, to be completely honest. Thankfully, it was a hot day and I was dehydrated. Oh, Jesus. Did you get out of there unscathed? Man, gosh. Mart says, hey, Joe. Andy Sims, beautiful K. And Dr. Bob's Diamond with a $2 super chat. Montezuma's Revenge. No, nothing of the kind. No stomach upset of any kind. We were careful. We drank bottled water, bottled beer, and I brushed my teeth with bottled water, even though they say that in the resorts the water is absolutely 100% fine. We didn't take any chances, and we just I filled up a cup for brushing my teeth, and in the shower I just didn't open my mouth, and no problems at all. Joel Farr says, hey Mart, all the cats are doing fine. That's what we wanted to know. Joe's having a happy face because he said, hey, Mary. Hey, Mary. Inside joke. That's an old thing that gay guys do to each other. They're like, hey, Mary. It's before my time, but it's still a funny joke. Very sad watch, Drew B. You can do better. I like it. Calloy's here. Hey, Calloy. Great to see you in the room with your day date. Nice. Andy M. Gold Hands Moonshine model. It's the lava model. I didn't even know that was there. I didn't know. Drew B says we have seen your Bakelite watch. Funny. Major work on my new house next month. Pics to follow. Hey, bring them on in home improvement, man. You just got that place. So great to see you. Drew B missed you, Dean. Drew B, I have a better watch to show you. No plastic involved. Definitely an orange. Oh, yeah, I asked if it was orange. I love the color of that. Joe, I did not hide you. What the hell? I was in the shower. Scotty H, Slow H. Dean, saw your pictures on the IG. Oh, on Instagram. Wow, nice. Bob says, mini Lisa, indeed. Dino says, Scotty H, planned to buy just a bit earlier than expected. You know how that goes. Yeah, you got the call and you had to jump. Carolyn Martin says that Julian is a genius. We all know that. Beautiful. The incredible art of our very own Julian. Panerai looking good at Dean. Yeah, well, we all like that. Of course, nobody's gonna say anything about Pam. Amazing. Julian has raised the bar this weekend with his pictures. Yeah, they were pretty great. Exceptional. Maybe the best ever, Julian. Drew B, do you have an Instagram? Are you guys talking amongst each other? Pure art, Julian. Says Vasilios. Drew B just followed you at Dean A. Scotty H says the Panerai was fire. How many people have sang the word fire? And then there's Fire Woman. How many fire songs are there? And then my favorite, Captain Janeway. Fire. Engage. Captain Catherine Janeway. Beautiful Pam. Loves it. Senor walked into the room and Morgana hissed and slapped at him. Then he gave her a back tap and then they went napping. Just a little show of seniority, right? And he deserves it because that's his name. Scotty H wants that Panerai. Yeah, well, get in the back of the line there, Lord H. Lovely watch. Dean, congratulations. I think the new Rolex boxes are made out of tofu. Yeah, they're just such crap. They're pressed board. They're pressed wood and they just have a shiny veneer on them. They're just, there's iconic. It's time for them to up their game on the boxes. They have crappy little hinges on them. Look at the hinges on the Panerai and Omega boxes and Patek and all the AP. Look at those boxes. AP. They do because they can. That box is a piece of furniture. Indeed, it sure is. Thanks, Bashers. I have to work harder now. Well, you deserve it, man. You work pretty hard. And you work with your hands. You have a physical job. I know you don't call the shots only. I know you get your hands dirty. There's no doubt. But there's no way. There's no way you wouldn't. Very nice Dean, congratulations. Nice Pam. Everybody's loving it. Pam, baby. Dean, it gets expensive. Yeah, it's crazy hobby to have. Well, in the hotel, we were like showing all these, like, come to the jewel show and the art show. Like, what do people do? Go buy jewelry on holiday? I mean, I understand the watch thing, but diamonds? Diamonds. Who does that? Vasilio says, congratulations, Dean. It's awesome. And it is. I nearly bought the white Speedy as well. Had to get out of the shop, the watch addiction. Oh, at the same time. Oh, boy. I thought you had a white Speedy. Don't you? Don't you? Can I say that any higher than I just said? I thought you had a white Speedy. I always thought you did. Insane IWC pieces. Yeah, those are crazy. Crazy. Bronson's amazing. Benji. Oh. You didn't get M&M Madness. I just got it now. Hold on. But there's no pictures, honey. I'll do M&M Madness. I don't see it. I see Sunday Mass. Snoopy says. You want to send it to me again, honey? Before I have RE M&M Madness and it's today's date, but there's no pictures there. I'll show you right now. And I don't have another one. I would have front and centered the M&M Madness. That's what I got. That is what I got. No, nothing there. Nothing. Didn't get it. Well, absolutely 1,000,000% show it. Did I miss it? Sunday Mass. Nope. Nope. From today, nothing. Nope. Well, I'll Sunday Mass. That's all I got. Sunday Mass. Only thing I have from you is that it says REM and Madness, and that's it. So I'll just read the rest of the stuff, and I'll just keep that on my side so I get it. Okay, when I get it. Andy M says Bronson needs his own advertisement campaign or advertisement, depending on which side of the pond you're on. Are the cat food companies watching? I mean, they should be, right? They absolutely should be. They should be 1,000,000%. I got him. Just got him, honey. True B. You guys are laughing. Mart says, Dean, I was looking at the panorama myself. I'm not sure if your model's the 40mm one, but if it is, I'd go for the blue one, but they are all great watches. I like all the colors, the black, the brown, the blue. I tried on James Ems's blue one. This 10-hour. Oh my God. This watch is 45mm. I did try on the blue 43 Panerai. This one had a bracelet. Did not like the bracelet. Yeah, their bracelets are weird. And Panerais need to be on a strap. Oh, you have a black Speedy. Okay. Pictures incoming. Melly's on it now. I got it. M&M Madness, my friends. Let's get it. Oh, let's get it going. That's the way we'll do it. That's the way. We madness. We mark. Oh, hello, Mark. Hello, baby. Hello. You loungy cat. Oh, look at this. Great Mork lounge shots. Oh, hi, buddy. Look at him standing right down the lens. Oh, and then a licky poo. And then a yawn. Oh, is there anything cuter in the world? Oh, beautiful. Hi, baby. And there's our girl. Look at her looking so. Oh, look at this shot. What did you shoot this with? His Leica? Holy mackerel. Look how this blows up. What is this shot with? Look at the fur there. Oh, my God. Look at this beautiful lady. Hello, ladybug. Our pretty lady. She's on. Oh, I love your little outdoor space. That's so nice. You got to have outdoor space. It makes such a difference in our life. Oh, hello, pretty lady. She's looking so sweet and calm and cool today. No devil eyes. Look at her. Oh, look, no devil eyes at all. Oh, she's just looking like a kitten cat. Such a kitten cat today. Oh, hi, honey. You're beautiful, baby. Oh, she hiding behind the. Is that an Amazon box? No, it's an actual wood box. Oh, M&M. What a great way to end the show with M&M Madness. I'm glad it didn't come until now. Look at the kids. That's a classic. That's amazing, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks for the Gallery of Bashtards. You guys are amazing. No, a Samsung phone, huh? That's amazing. amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, no devil eyes yet, as he says. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for an incredible Sunday Mass. In nomine Patri, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. I'll be back on Tuesday with the regular Bash Time, regular Bash channel for Speedy Tuesday. I'll assemble some more Mexican stuff. What a great holiday. Thanks for all your well wishes and all the kindness. Thanks to all the super chatters today. Andrew Wolkowicz and Shane McGee and James M. and Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Thanks, so guys, so much. I had a really good time, and it was nice to get away for a week. And next trip is Italy in September, the Great Reconnaissance, and that's what we'll be doing. And I'll take you along for that because I know Italy's got the best Wi-Fi I've seen in Europe, the best. It's incredible, and on the street, it's great. The cellular is great. It's all great. Blah blah blah. It's all great. Mexico, not so much. Now I know better. And I will probably be switched over to the T-Mobile network by that time because it's time that we got away from the AT&T gods because their coverage in New York is pretty crap too. As you know, I'll be doing a couple of, as the weather gets better, hopefully this week I'll do 1 or maybe 2 walkabouts. I'll take you along. Tell me where you want me to go. And you know how to do that, right? You just send it on over to basherdirk@gmail.com. That is basherdirk@gmail.com. And I will acquiesce. You tell me what you want. Now I realized, did I not give big bangs and booms to everybody for those things? So I'm going to give everybody who super chatted today. I know I did 2 of them. I might not have done the rest of them. So let me give you this for today. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for that. And thanks for joining me on Sunday Mass. Thanks for the week off, gang. Your show. I just hosted. Needed a little bit of a reset. Hit the reset button, recharge. A lot of fun stuff coming up this week. Thanks again for everything. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And also remember, if you meet somebody on a plane, on a train, in a hotel, anywhere, in a drain, wherever you find them, somebody who's insane, you're going out of you're falling off your campaign. Let's keep it going. Give them the benefit of the doubt because I don't say it on Sunday, or normally I don't say it on Sunday. Just remember to give them the benefit of the doubt and tell them to go in peace to love and serve the Bash. Until then, see you Tuesday.